Hello and welcome to Cloud Monday, and this is part 2 of our look at Battlefield 2042. Part 1 didn't go so well. In terms of the streaming experience we got, it was pretty good, like the video quality was fine. It's more like the experience playing the game wasn't good. The user interface borrowed from Call of Duty, which is an experience I've already complained about on the channel already in 2 videos. So that wasn't great. We only had one game in the hour we were trying, and that was the tutorial game. But it wasn't so much the tutorial because it didn't tell us how to do anything. It was very much just thrusted us into the action. So we've discovered there's no single player, or if there is, I can't find it. Left side we got all these different modes. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell us which one of these modes is currently active or the most popular. I also don't know what region I'm set to. As in, I live in Japan, am I set to the Asia region or is it set to the UK region because that's my PSN account? So, a whole lot of unknowns. We'll go through basically each one of these, try to find a game. And it's going to say searching, and then it's going to say game found. And we discovered in part 1 that that doesn't actually mean it found a game. What it means is it's going to create a game or create a room. So yeah, part 1 we found no one to play with, and we spent a good, what was it, 40 minutes maybe, trying to find a game. Obviously hoping for better this time. But of course we play across 2 days to try and get a sense of like the quality of the streaming experience, and today, like, the audio is a bit rougher. Graphically this is a PS4 game, on a launch PS4, so not PS4 Pro. So certain things aren't going to be great, like the pop-in was quite bad when we played this in part 1, when we did that tutorial level. You see the effects in the background, that's just the screen behind us. Well, the fact that it's taken over a minute to search isn't great. So I'll check options. Okay, I was wondering if there was going to be options specific to network. As in, because we're trying to do network right now. But, no. Well, we've got something on the store page. Season 5. Oh, something's free. I mean, you can pay for the Elite Edition, but if there's no one playing the game, then there's no point paying for it. See, it says game starting, but I'm pretty sure that's just going to be us creating a lobby. Then the Hebrides. I've been up to the Orkney Islands at least once at university. Stornoway is a fine sort of, shall we say, capital of the island. What was it? We got there by a boat. Was it Oban we set off from? It's many years ago, I don't quite remember. But yeah, Hebrides is nice. Man, the loading. Yeah, I heard that audio blip. loading stuff. I'm not seeing anything. Yep. All that wait for a lobby, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is, to kind of make it fair, I'm going to wait about 5 minutes in this lobby. For you guys, I'm going to skip ahead. You're either going to see a game starting, or us going back to the multiplayer select screen. But yeah, either way, I'll see you shortly. Well, that was about 5 minutes, and as you can see, no one. So, unfortunately, the most I ever saw was 2 players. So me and one other person trying to find a game in Onslaught 64. So we're just going to try another mode. If we do find a mode, we will play it. So my recording time for this video might be long, but the video you guys are going to watch would probably not be that long. I'll cut out all the waiting. So we tried Conquest Hardcore. Let's just try normal Conquest. Oh man, there's so many to choose from. Well, I guess we try all of it. So we'll try this one. Now let's hope it finds something. The fact that someone else did also try and match with us means that there was at least one other person. But if you missed part 1, one of the things I kept saying, or kept remembering, was that in the PS3 generation it was quite common to put server lists on the screen so you could see which servers had which people playing. So this game mode had this many people playing, you could choose to join or join another mode. It's a shame we don't really have that, or this game especially doesn't have that. Yeah, I hear the audio. It's like crackling on the microphone or peaking on the speaker. But again, the video has been solid like it was last part. What wasn't clear from the tutorial we did last video was whether or not that was truly online, or that was just bots, or perhaps even offline. But unfortunately, because it had its own issues, it's difficult to comment about its suitability to be streamed, because it was not a good tutorial. Don't worry, it's going to start creating a lobby. It's doing this again? It's the Hebrides again, but I thought we were doing a different game mode. Not Conquest 64, but was it Conquest 24 or 32? Or perhaps, fingers crossed, this was the only thing it found. Perhaps the other player would create a lobby. just me. So like before, I'll give it 5 minutes. You're either going to come back to gameplay or come back to me exiting this screen. So let's see what happens. So
let's begin, please.
It took me back here before the 5 minutes was up. Whereas the last time it was 5 minutes and I showed you that there was no one, so we came back here. This did it automatically. It did it after about 4.5 minutes. Again, there were two people waiting, me and someone else. Well, if we think that and that is going to be the same thing, should we try this one? Or is all conquest going to be the exact same thing? 64, 64, 64. Well, in that case, let's try breakthrough. Let's see if we're going to get anyone in this game mode. But yeah, it was weird because the screen went black as you saw, and it was loading. And I was wondering, oh, did it actually find the match? Because it was just saying 2 hours 64. And then loaded, and we ended up back here. It's weird that there was a timeout. Because, like I said the first time, you see that grey we just had on the screen. That's what I call a stream tear. Because remember, we're watching a video. So that means that some frames of the video, like a video can be 30 or 60 frames per second on PS4. So one of those frames, or a couple of those frames in that second, was missing information. So what happens is it kind of defaults to just displaying grey. So we're getting more of that in part 2. And again, it's one of the benefits of doing it across 2 different nights, or days, or afternoons. But I play it on different days, so we get a better average of the experience. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit more stream tearing tonight. And yes, I am recording this one at night, but I think part 1 was recorded in the afternoon, if I remember right. So like I said, I try and record different days, but also different times, because hopefully catch different audiences, especially if we're trying to find a multiplayer game or lobby to join. This game mode is what we did in that quote-unquote tutorial. So I wouldn't mind doing it again. Well, like last time, I'll give it 5 minutes. And it'll be interesting to see if the 5 minutes will take us back to the home menu or not. But yeah, let's see what happens this time. Well, not quite 5 minutes on my timer, but this is what happened last time. So my guess is the game does have somewhat of a 5 minute wait, and then it'll just stop searching itself. So maybe I was pressing something on the controller when we first tried doing this with Conquest 64.
Yes, time for action.
But that's another mode. with no hits. So let's just try this one. We need fewer players, 32, but we're probably going to need fewer players to start it as well. Man, it's just frustrating that there's no way for the game to tell me where people are so I can play with them. Not even like the hint screens we're getting, if you might have noticed on the bottom when things are loading, it's like hints and war intel and stuff like that. None of those have been useful in pointing me to perhaps bot mode or offline play or something. Well, I bet this is going to be us creating a lobby. But, gotta hope. Like, the music's definitely more, upbeat, more tempo. I was thinking, doing loading screen, that would elevator music have been nice to have had? Because, we're just waiting. Yeah, it's still a little bit of breakup in it. Pretty sure in part 1 we didn't have anything like that. Oh, I heard it, so something's loading in. Ah, it's a lobby. I could have sworn I heard, like, an explosion. I thought that perhaps we're actually getting in. See, we only need 4 players to start this, so there's a little bit of hope. But once again, we'll wait 5 minutes and cross our fingers that we get something. But all I can do is keep on trying. We've got to give it a fair shot. I can't just give up after 5 minutes and say, nope, no one's playing it. I got to try. So we've got Portal next. 2 different ones. Vehicle and tanks. Browse. I think I found... This is what I was talking about when it came to servers and bots and stuff, and telling me who's playing what and what's available. This is the information I've been looking for. Alright. Let's join. Oh, why was that such a difficult thing to find? Again, it's a good reason to take the time to explore these options, to spend 5 minutes checking this, 5 minutes checking that, just to see if I had missed something. And It looks like I had missed something. But why wasn't that browse in such an easier place to spot? Oh, I don't know. It just continues my complaints of this game's UI. Well, are we going to be joining an in progress game, or are we going to be joining something that's or okay, we're joining. All right. Uh, engineer, I suppose. So here we go. This is our first actual game with actual people, and all we had to do was spend a long time checking through the different menus and stuff. So they're in that building. Yeah, I saw the screen tear. So I can deploy a turret, but really close enough. Now hopefully that will cut across all the way along there. See, I thought that was a little closer. I think it's F1 we're going towards.
A new weather hazard is descending on your location. Mind the battlefield as it shifts.
Alright, let's just spawn back in. Yeah, so we were heading to F1. So let's deploy B1 and try and get A1. Did we just deploy him fire?
50%.
So yeah, it's only just appeared top middle, but didn't notice what it was. So the stuff on the top right is like information regarding stream and internet stuff. Well, I got an assist on that, but
Requesting medical aid.
don't know if anyone's around.
Location. I'm not far.
Well, someone said they're not far.
You're not going.
Sweet. The thing is, I don't know how to stand up. Okay, L3. Damn, it's right there. Oh, damn.
We have secured Echo Sector.
I think I'm just going to deploy. Like enemy soldier was on me. Damn, they got B1. Yeah, that popping still annoying. It's like I'm not noticing any lag from the controls. It is just probably more of a skill thing. Like, they're up there in that car. Okay. Like, I don't have
Just to control Foxtrot
the
Sector.
experience playing the game. I don't know where all the best places to hide are.
We're dominating the battlefield. Maintain your positions.
This deploy thing is so slow. When the Russian team and the US are dominating a little bit. Unfortunately, I've got all that telemetry on the top, but I can't read it, it's so small.
Our forces have taken Gulf sector.
Hell's happening?
US troops are focused on around them.
The battle goes well. We have conquered more sectors than our enemy.
Sentry deployed!
Yeah, defend it. Where are they? Damn, I got one.
Delta sector has fallen to our enemy.
See, there's one there. My turret is there.
I need help here!
And the turret goes.
Our troops have taken Alpha sector.
Well, G looks a bit busy.
One of our objectives is being invaded.
Where are they attacking from?
We have secured almost
Yeah, it's a
every.
little rough, isn't it? I mean, this time it's gonna spawn in. Oh, we lost Sector G. Damn. Well, we got C1.
Enemy has taken Gulf sector. Hostile forces at Charlie 1.
Like, I fired so much, nothing happened.
Medic!
I think we took over the tank,
Now
but
control all of Delta sector.
thank you very much. Just a body.
Alpha sector has fallen to our enemy.
What are they shooting at? Something over there. It's a long way away by foot. Hide behind the truck. I do have anti-tank mines. So I should
Gulf sector has
probably
been conquered by us.
try and use them.
Hostile Hostiles invading Charlie 1.
Damn. See, I was trying to get to a road to put the mines down.
Foxtrot sector is ours.
We've done well so far. So this is enemy territory now. E1. I can hear the bullets. And we took it.
Sector is secure.
Oops.
Help me get back in!
Alright, my turret's still there. Obviously, it's not a particularly smart turret. Like in Killzone, turrets were so smart.
They now hold more than us.
Sector's under control. Maintain the advantage. Delta sector has been taken by us.
Where do we go? Like, we're losing F. Just got it back. There's a helicopter. See, it's difficult to know how far away things are because there's no distance on the maps. I can see F1, I can see G1, I can see these, but there's no distances on them.
American forces have taken Foxtrot sector.
This is F.
I'm reloading! They're targeting me!
Shotgun Sentinel, nice.
Foxtrot 1 attack begun by Alpha.
Touching the vehicle!
Put ours in.
My sentry is ready!
We're losing E. But we're gaining F.
We don't have much more to commit. We must end this. Occupation of Foxtrot sector complete.
Damn, it's like 2 hits and I'm down.
Не подходите к моей позиции!
I'm just gonna spawn in. I'm getting ribbons and I don't know why.
Setting it!
Damn. I think my own mind did it. Two of us are down. Ah, just deploy. What's with the music?
American forces have won this battle. They will not win the next.
Well, we lost. So they were made into a squad. Okay. I'm going to exit the main menu because I want to try this, get into an online game again. Now we know where to do it. I just want to double check none of the other modes have a browse that I missed. Ah, it's loading. So I got this rare card apparently. Equip. Confirm. It says rare Boris specialist set. But it doesn't give me any context as to what the weapons or items or what is this set, you know? Why would I equip it if I don't know what I'm equipping? Like, if I hit equip, does it tell me? No, it doesn't. I got a missile thing, but I can't see the whole thing. It's off screen a little bit. Sure. It will replace the mines, which I had no luck trying to use. I just hit continue.
Now we get serious.
Alright, so let's try this again. In Conquest, there is no browse. In Breakthrough, there's no browse. Domination in Team Deathmatch, no browse. Portal, there's a browse. In Hazard Zone, there is no browse. So we sort by players, we can see which ones are populated. We got Conquest, this is Breakthrough, this is Rush. So we do have different game modes here available. Custom, Conquest and Rush. So that's one we were playing, that's Conquest Normal. So we couldn't find it in Conquest, but we can find it in this browse section. But that ping 254 is probably the other side of the world. Okay, what I want to do, just to be fair, so we haven't tried Hazard Zone, we haven't tried matchmaking. So we'll do that. We'll try matchmaking, do the same 5-minute rule. And then if we do find a game, we'll play it. If we don't, we'll go back to the browse and play one more game, and that'll be the end of this video. But man, it's such a weird place to find an online game. If that browse section is the most popular, why isn't that like default on the screen? Like, we got Conquest 64, that's that special event happening. They put on the screen that like hyperlink to create a lobby. Why can't they put a hyperlink to that browse section? Because that's obviously where everyone is playing. That's what the community has done. They've gone to browse and they've created conquest or rush or breakdown modes that way. I'm just happy that we found it. They shouldn't be so far out of the way. Well, we'll give Hazard Zone a try and see what happens. See if there is any sort of community there or not. See, if you guys saw part 1, you should have told me where it is. But hey, at least this does show that yes, there is no community in these sections. Everyone has gone to the browse. I keep saying browse, but I do mean like create your own and browse that way. And is it a lobby? Yes, it is. And we need 20 to start this one. Well, like the others, we'll give it 5 minutes and we'll see what happens. So like I said before, we'll do one final game.
We get serious.
We'll go to Portal. Do browse. We did Conquest last time. So it would be nice to do something like Breakthrough or a different game mode. Looking at the notes on the right side, it's like this is created by someone. What's this one? Host code. Does that mean I need to remember that to join? Based on real world events. This one's just simple conquest. I guess we'll do this one. But at the top you can filter conquest, all the different modes. Well, this will be the final thing we do for this video. Like I said, for me, recording it's going to be longer than normal, but for you guys, it might be about the same kind of length. It's just these conquest battles, if the tutorial's anything to go by, can be quite long. There doesn't seem to be a time limit to them. It seems more just a battle of attrition. Odd sound. Not doing too great.
Those sectors now occupied by hostiles.
Charlie will be no longer secure.
Running into a building.
Take it, Sector Charlie.
Damn. I got someone. Yeah, I can see the top. I didn't think I headshot them, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'm not going to request a revive. We're in enemy territory now. Makes you wonder if you can get to the top of these buildings and like zip line across. Like how big or tall are these
Charlie chip targeted. Attack.
battle stations? Yeah. Sorry, brain decided to give up on me there. I don't think I was getting any shots off. What's this? In combat, so we can't join. Well, we've got that. B1's over there. C2.
Take it, Sector Bravo.
Tango! Up north!
It does look cool with lots of like flak and stuff, doesn't it? Yeah, I've seen some macro blocking. So instead of fine detail, we got squares of color. Damn it, I hit the trigger button. I don't think it fired.
Medic!
Is there one around?
We now occupy Sector Charlie.
Nope.
We're doing good so far, troops. The hostiles hold fewer sectors than we do.
Yeah, well, we're about to lose A. Look at all this popping.
We have been pushed off Alpha 1.
Sentry in place.
Alpha 1 has been taken by the enemy.
Yeah. Damn it. My turret is gone. Well, this might be a short game. We're losing everything quickly. Lost A.
The enemy controls Sector Alpha.
There's a tank around here somewhere.
If we don't conquer more sectors than them, we'll be defeated here.
We're going to defeat it. Is it too far away? It might be, damn. Hey, it's the first time I felt like we'd done anything.
The enemy has taken significant losses. Hostile forces pushed us back from Charlie 2.
So we're headed to the seas.
Our forces have secured Sector Charlie. Russian attack at one of our objectives.
Where?
We now control more sectors than them. Keep it up.
Explosion, but what was that? Is that the tank? C2's under attack. From what? Like where are they attacking from?
Assembling sentry.
Hostile forces at Charlie 1.
Whoa. That was epic. My little turret had to go at it.
Russians are retreating. Spectacular work out there.
Well, we won one, we lost one. Kills on says 1. Not a huge contribution. A lot less than the first game. But yeah, that'll do for this. So like all the Cloud Monday videos, what we're going to do now is we'll head to the PS4's internet speed test. We'll be able to see what I'm working with today, and we can have a little conclusion. So let's head there now. Alright, in settings you got network, and in network there's test internet connection, and my PS4 is connected to the router via Ethernet. Now the speeds aren't too bad, so it doesn't really highlight why we had more video issues this time than we did in part 1. But yeah, Battlefield 2042. We spent, what, 3/4 of that video with nothing to do, just waiting. So it is nice that we found where the community is. It's just a shame that the game itself couldn't point us there. All the things that it points us to, there's no one there. Well, there's one person trying to watch, trying to join. So yeah, Battlefield 2042. If there was more of a community, if there was some more variety of people playing, then sure, streaming it would probably be fine. But this is just not a community, and if you're not anywhere near one of these pings, you're going to have an even worse experience with the delay because of how far you are from the ping. When we had video issues, it was noticeable, but honestly it's not going to change too much because the time to death in this game is so short. You are alive, you travel somewhere, and then you're promptly stopped. So essentially, Battlefield 2042 has its own issues that pale in comparison to anything you might get from streaming in it. We still don't know what the punishment is if you quit a game. Or should I say, if you're like, you get a 20-second warning before you're kicked off the service. So we don't know what that punishment is, because again, the game doesn't tell us anything. So yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one. There's not a community playing, well, not enough of a community playing for me to recommend just playing the game anyway, let alone streaming it. But at least if you do stream it, you don't have it on your hard drive. You can go in, see if there's anyone online. If there is, that's fine. You've not installed it, you're just playing it. So yeah, I can see there's that benefit to it. Well, that's it for part 2. Next week, we'll have a new game. I've got a couple in mind that I want to try out. So until then, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even live streams on YouTube. Or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube. But with Ko-fi, we get donations, including PayPal donations. But we also have subscription tiers, so maybe one of them will interest you. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.